Hi, it's your boy MD Narco Dumb. As you can see, I just woke up, and as you can see from the title, I usually don't do these type of videos. It's what I would say, but as you know, on this channel I do everything, so I really can't say that. And this my bad for dropping a little late. I was supposed to drop yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to drop a video every week and a short every day. But as some of you know, as from my Instagram, YouTube blocked me for a week. But luckily I was able to post a video a day before they blocked me. So it was just 8 days apart instead of, you know what I'm saying, a full 14 or something like that. But as that being said, God put it on my heart to bring this message. I feel someone needed. I'm going to be looking into 2 books today. The 48 Laws of Power. Link in bio, I'm going to link it down so y'all can go grab it if y'all like what it's saying. And the Holy Bible. New International Version. I'll link that too if I said, you know what I'm saying? You can get a Bible anywhere, but I'll link it too to make it easier for you. But let's get straight into it. So the word of the day is be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet when you make money. Be quiet if you're not making money. Because being quiet can save your life. So we're gonna dive into this story from the 48 Laws of Power. I summarized it in my notebook. It's in Russia, right? It was a new king, and then it started a rebellion because people didn't like the king. So then they got too, you know what I'm saying, too iffy. The rebellion was just doing whatever they wanted because they did not like the new king. So one of the leaders, Riley, shoot, I don't know how to really say it, but I'm calling Riley. It's R-Y-L-E-Y-E-V. So he sentenced one of the leaders to death to probably scare him or stop the rebellion or calm it down. But when they tried to hang him, the rope did not break. The rope did not break. Okay. So after the rope ain't break, my boy Riley, he said they can't do nothing right in Russia. They can't even make rope. And usually, like, when these things happen, the king will sign you off, and you won't get hung anymore because the rope breaks. So the servant, one of the king's servants, told him that the rope broke. So he got out the pardon and he was signing it. But before he finished signing, he said, "Wait, did Riley say anything when the rope broke?" And the servant replied, "Yes, he did. He said Russia can't do anything. They can't even make rope." So then the king ripped up the pardon. He said, "Let's put this to the test." He hung him again. This time he died. So moral of the story, this is real though. Like, this is a real story that really happened. So moral of the story is, if Riley would have just been quiet, if he would have never said nothing when the rope broke, he would have been still living. But since he wanted to show out, since he wanted to get that extra word out, he wanted to be cocky and say, "Oh, what about the," you know what I'm saying? He would have still been living. But since he wanted to say Russia can't do anything right, can't even make rope, cost him his life. So that's one way that your word or not being quiet could cost you your life, not just an opportunity. So that's one story. Now I'm gonna jump into the Bible. We're gonna go 48 Laws of Power, Bible, 48 Laws of Power, then Bible. And all this information I'm telling you, please go look out in yourself, because as you know, anything I learn, I put into my own perspective and I clear it up. Because everything somebody might be saying, it might not be true. So you gotta make sure it's true. Alright, but we're gonna be looking at Proverbs 12. It's gonna be verse 3. Proverbs 12:3. And it says, "Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin." This is basically saying those who are slow to talk, who are slow to say anything out of their mouth, they will have good life. They'll have long life. But those who you know what I'm saying, ready to snap, you'll come to ruin. As you can see, you can die. You can say the wrong words to the wrong person. Now you're in a situation that you can't get out of. You can talk overly when the cops telling you to be quiet. Now you in jail, or probably dead or shot. Especially if you're of color. Like, just be quiet is the moral of the story. Be quiet. It will save your life. So that's the verse from the Bible. If you don't believe me, go look yourself. Read through it. As I said, don't ever believe just fully on someone's word. Go do your due diligence. Do your work. Okay, now we back to the 4-day laws power. So it's like a story where, like, it's not like a story, it's just like something. It's by Leonardo da Vinci. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? He wrote this in 14. Oh, never mind. That was just saying how long he lived. I don't know when he wrote it. But he said, oysters open completely when the moon is full. And when the crab sees it, the crab throws a piece of stone or seaweed into it, so the oyster cannot close again, so that it serves the crab for meat. Such is the fate of him who opens his mouth and thereby puts himself at the mercy of the listener. That's a lot to take in right there. Oysters open their mouth when it's full. Crowds put something in there so it can't. So he's saying, you keep talking. You might say that to the wrong person. Say that to somebody. And like in the story, the dude talked. He put him at the mercy of the king, and the king said, hang him again, and he died. Come on. The last thing we're finna be looking at is from the Bible. And this right here is gonna be unlike the previous. It's gonna be telling you how you can avoid this or stop this. Okay? So it is Psalms 41:3. This is from David, King David. This is a prayer to God, basically. Okay? Set a guard over my mouth, Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. Now it's way more from that, but we're just gonna focus on that. The only way you're gonna be able to fight in this life is through God. Because Lord knows we sin. Lord knows we strive to gossip. And if you look at in the Bible, it says it. Let me find the verse right quick for y'all. We strive to gossip. We strive to gossip. It actually says in the Bible. It's like you wondering, like, oh, damn, bro, I feel like gossiping right now. I don't know where it came from. Shoot, it's just in our nature. But anyways, back to the prayer of David. So as I was saying, you're not going to be able to do it on yourself. You need something else to take it. So say the prayer to God by yourself to set a guard over your mouth. and to keep watch over the door of your lips. Because I said this prayer, David said this prayer, and we all need to say this prayer because it's powerful. That's all I have for you today. I wish y'all all the best. I just came to get y'all the message. Moral of the story is please be quiet. Close your mouth. Because it can cause you to be ruined. It can cause death. It can cause you sentence. You said to the wrong person. Now you in a fight you didn't want to be in. Said to the police, now you in jail. You open your mouth, now people taking your money. Now they stealing your ideas. It's too much that can go wrong if you open your mouth too soon.